Mic on. Alright, we should be all live and all good to go. Let me just do a couple things. Yeah, so this will... I know I said this last stream, this will actually be the last stream for probably at least a month. So I've got a lot of shit going on coming up. But yeah, I figured I had some time today, so we can jump into some matches, see what's going on, see what we can pull off, ideally. That's all looking good. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can probably just jump into a match. Not heaps of people online now, actually. There are a few more a little bit earlier. Don't need that deck anymore. I was helping another tester grab footage of a bug with Gentleman Jim, who seems to be rife with issues. There's like a handful of cards off the top of my head. It's like Gentleman Jim, Hannibal Traven, and currently Umaril, who are all just like they fix one bug and another one just appears immediately. But that's okay. That is part of the process. Yeah, let's... this is like a factotum conscription. I'm not running Yagrams because I don't want to run Yagrams workshop. But it's factotum conscription with Ring of Namira, which is kind of a... I don't know if I've seen Ring of Namira factotums before. Maybe I have. Often I think I come up with things and then actually it's just, oh, I saw it a while ago and then forgot I saw someone else do it. But yeah, Ring of Namira factotum conscription. It's kind of bad. I think I need to get rid of Wismother. I think Wismother's way too greedy. And honestly, just some more draw. Or maybe another Dark Rebirth for either Laneth or the Factotum. I think are both reasonable reasonable alternatives. I think I'm gonna try Dark Rebirth. Because being able to get a Dark Rebirth on Laneth would be fantastic. And being able to get 2 on the Titan would be amazing, obviously. Which is, you know, admittedly doing the workshop thing without actually using workshop, but it's different, alright? It's nowhere near as bad as workshop. And yes, I think there's a lot of dislike towards factotums, which I think is falsely attributed, specifically because of workshop. You know, you have that thing where they get like 20 damage coming off the big 6 cost, and you play 2 factotums and win instantly or whatever, and that sucks to play against. But I'm a firm believer that that is a problem with workshop and the like, rather than the factotum itself. And the other thing is, I'm pretty sure, unless they've changed it, I don't think Night to Remember works with assemble abilities. Dark Rebirth definitely does. Not sure. But yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one, because there's a lot of stuff we're trying to do, and a lot of it's quite expensive. But we're also a conscription deck, so a lot of our curve is, you know, it's all 2 drops and shit. So It is tricky. Sup, Dano? At work? Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, I know it's middle of the week, which hasn't been typical for most of my streams in the last few months, but I don't have heaps of time at the moment, so I am just streaming when I can. Today, we found one of our Dark Rebirths that I wasn't sure if I wanted to include or not. But good to see you, Dana. Sure. You could almost... It's probably a bad idea, but you could, theoretically, Dark Rebirth the Corner Club. Yeah, Fighters Guild Recruit is interesting. I'd love for them to swing here. I know they won't, because I know how the AI works, but it would be really cool if they swung here. Yeah. Because of Moose. Ilya, hello, hello. How you going? So, no Moose value. Well, maybe some Moose value. But because they've broken our first rune, it's not going to be as good as it could be. Yeah, if they're not interested in trading into that, I'm not gonna prompt it. Dark Rebirth is good with Waxwane. Yeah, there's no Waxwane going on here. I guess you could run the one that's either guard or draw a card, but to be honest, this is one of those lists that's like struggling to stay at 50 cards. So I don't really have room for any fun stuff like that. We've drawn both of them, which is crazy. So Laneth. How greedy do I want to be? Because I could Dark Rebirth Laneth to grab Ring of the Mirror, or I just grab the Factotum with Laneth and double Dark Rebirth it. I kind of want to get Ring of the Mirror. I think that might be what we do. Either unless they have one of the like maybe 2 javelins that this deck runs, I think we're fine to just play Laneth now and do the Dark Rebirth next turn. That's fine.
Mercy for the weak. I hear and obey. Fresh meat.
That's actually kind of annoying. I mean, we can just Territorial Viper it, but you know, could have been better. Yeah, so we're going to use one of these to grab Ring of the Mirror, because Ring of the Mirror is what makes this list more interesting than a standard Factotum thing. I know I'm definitely not the first to do Factotum Conscription. I ran into someone last night playing Archer Factotum Conscription, which beat this deck, shockingly. So yeah, I know I'm not original in the conscription part, but I don't know if I've seen anyone do ring with it.
Soldiers, report. How can I serve?
Cool. We will get our Factotum down. Now we really want our board, we really want them, rather, to clear our board for us.
You'll not be rid of me that easily.
Because we want to ideally get it. Oh, shit. I meant to rebirth that. Do not kill it. Fantastic. Whew. Almost a disaster. Not really, but less greed. Alright. So all of these are effectively 8 damage because of Ring. They could be 12 again if we'd rebirthed this, but then we might not have ever found the Ring, so you win some, you lose some.
Into the breach. I hear and obey. I hear and obey. Into the breach. My sword is
And now it's a question of how greedy I want to get with this conscription.
I've noticed a flaw in your plan.
If they can put 1 more damage on Laneth, Ice Storm will clear the board.
Into the breach. Acknowledge. Into the breach. My sword is yours.
Perfect. Okay. So we'll have a nice empty board for our conscription.
I've noticed a flaw in your plan.
Which is what we want.
We'll go at nightfall.
And unfortunately, because I consumed the Reflective Automaton and not a regular Factotum, there are a couple of random things that we could get in this conscription. I know we can pull Corner Club, which is not ideal. So, because Ribbon Purveyor consuming Reflective Automaton is usually a good thing, because you want to discount as much stuff as possible, with Reflective Automaton having no type, or all types. But because of that, our conscription can get stuff that isn't Factotums. But it looks like it's fine. So I think we're good. We're probably going to overdraw, but that's fine. We go guard and lethal. Not that it really matters. We're playing against the AI. Yeah, I think the time for Fighters Guild Recruit has passed. Yeah, so that was a, what, 24 damage conscription. And then we just win. There is nothing they can do against these things.
We walk as a lion amongst sheep. On my mark.
So that's the theory of the deck. It's quite good. I had like a 6-1 win rate against the AI, and then I started playing it against real people, and it's now at like a, it might be 50-50. Maybe. That might be a bit generous. This doesn't matter, because we won. Neat. So, yeah, Factotum thing. I don't know. I like Factotums. Yeah, there we go. Less than 50-50. I like Factotums in concept, but either they're really bad or you're playing with Yagrams, which sucks for your opponent, because that's a stupid card. But you know, we can experiment. Okay. This is an actual OTK. That one was more of just like a vague combo. This is an actual OTK, which, believe it or not, is entirely dependent on drawing cards. Okay, we're not going to win this match. I know what they're on. It's Wounded Renian, and it will absolutely beat down way too fast for us to do anything. So we'll probably just lose this, like, outright, unfortunately. The idea is... what's he called? Is it Iliac Sorcerer? The 1/1 with ward that doubles its power. So you just rally onto that a bunch, play a charge creature, Mentor's Ring, break the ward, win. Unfortunately, the limitation of being in Daggerfall and having 75 cards makes it really hard to find the stuff you want. I mean, I think Ash Berserker is just absolutely the right target here. It's not going to keep me alive, but I don't know if there's anything in my deck that will reasonably do that anyway.
Wrong place for a midnight scroll. from their blood.
Sure. We will drop a midnight sweep.
Identify yourself. I live to serve.
I don't have much time to stick around, but figured I'd say hi while I have a moment. Oh, right, it's good to see you, Alexis.
My clan.
I'm not sure how long we'll be live today, so
By Arcade's beams.
I don't know. But yeah, good to see you. We will just remove that problem. But yeah, I've played against this deck quite a few times. They will just beat down and win. Black Soul Gem is good, technically. It's snowy as hell and winter is awful. That's rough, buddy.
To oblivion with you. Speak, citizen.
Stay warm. Is there anything? Maybe if that was the other way round.
Here's how it's done.
I don't believe we're running Fell the Mighty, actually, which is probably a mistake. I mean, even then we couldn't afford to play it, but
We will protect the Emperor and die trying.
whatever. Well, I'll show you the list. It's tough with like a hand buff combo because you want to like balance the amount of hand buff stuff with the amount of staying alive stuff, and you do need quite a lot because everybody loves removal. Oh, what did I just get rid of? I think it was a Dark Seducer. You want enough ways to buff Iliac Sorcerer, but you also need to stay alive. And you can't just rely on, like, Black Soul Gem. Because there are lots of lists that are running, like, 6 support removal cards. So these could all just be gone. And same with all the rally cards. But then it's really hard to stay alive. I do think Fell the Mighty is probably a reasonable approach. The reason we're running Altar of Despair is a bit of a weird one. I'm kind of just using it as a way to thin the deck more than anything else. It can be a bit of a shame if you get Iliac Sorcerer off it. Pretty much everything else is... Yeah, literally everything else is fine to get. And that's why we're running Lord of the Arena. I wanted an 11. There was a 10 before. I can't remember what it was. But I got rid of it because it's not an altar list. Altar is just a slightly strange tech choice, basically. Yeah, I think Fell the Mighty is a reasonable keep. Red Year is also probably reasonable. Then our curve starts to look really gross. We do have a lot of 4 costs, which is a problem I'm familiar with. We could probably cut down just to 1 schema. I think I am going to do Red Year, because there's definitely situations where I've wished I had it. I like Lord of the Arena. Oh, sup, Dr. Monopoly. How are you going? I do like Lord of the Arena as well. Objectively, it's not a fantastic card. It's fucking expensive for what it is. But, like, it's fine. You know? It does exactly what it says on the tin. Crown Quartermaster can probably go. It's mostly there just to get an extra 1 slot, so you're less likely to get Iliac off altar. I think 2 altars is fine. I like Moontouched Guardian a lot. I like an Emperor's Attendant a lot. I've won quite a few times. Attendant has been key to the combo, because when you give everything charge, the Attendant itself gets charged, which can be really good for getting rid of a guard in the way of your Iliac Sorcerer. So Attendant I'm very happy with. Blacksmith, I don't really want to run more than 2 Mentor's Rings. So adding blacksmiths to kind of make it more likely to get them, I think, is a good idea in theory. I think we maybe just cut it to 1. Ugh. I don't want to add more 9 costs, because you really want to get Laneth. If you get your altar to 9, Laneth is what you're looking for. It was Metamarco, was what I had at 10. Which is fine. I don't know if we're quite a good enough control deck to justify a Metamarco, though. We don't have any 6s. Or 6 creatures. 6 cost creatures. Maybe it's just Umaril. Not that Umaril works right now. No, it's not Gorwog. Yeah, this is a tricky one. Telvos is like acceptable. I was running Scar Drillmaster. Honestly, I kind of fucking hate this card. It never ever hits the right thing. Like, it does its job well. It does what it's supposed to, but it's just got a mind of its own. I think Titus is a bit too cute. I think we just go for another Telvos. I'd love to go for, like, Triumphant Jarl or something, but we don't have the life gain to really support Triumphant Jarl. Could squeeze in a Necromancer's Amulet. It's starting to get hard to play. I don't know. That's got to be better than where it was, at least. Let's 0.4. Yeah, it's tough. In some ways, it reminds me a lot of the Wish. It's nowhere near as bad as the Wish deck. But it's kind of a similar thing where you need to be like attacking with creatures. It's a bit easier because, you know, you can trade with stuff on the board for rallying or whatever. Versus, you know, Wish, you have to be hitting your opponent. But it's very similar in that you're trying to be a control deck. Yeah, something. You're trying to be a control deck that's attacking frequently. Oh, by the way, I don't think this was here last time I streamed. I'm Sotha Sil now. Which is pretty cool.
I serve the house with valor.
So, thanks to Maker for making me Sotha Sil. That's fine. Is it ever a midnight sweep angle? What are you on? Yeah. Sure. If I just play Black Soul Gem, which is what I would like to do, we die. Almost certainly, we just die here. That'll be Cloak and Dagger, which probably keeps this alive, maybe? Could be Jack. Probably Cloak and Dagger. Really? Do you have another harpy, or are you just... Okay.
Don't underestimate.
Fair enough. Just going in.
Before dishonor.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Try to hit this one.
We don't have Iliac Sorcerer. I suppose we could buff Ash Berserker, which is pretty good. Getting up to 5/5 immediately. Sure. So it's just some sort of aggro Dagothy thing. Oh, okay. It's not bad.
I will have my vengeance.
Interesting. Well, we can do 2 guards over here, which has got to be pretty good, especially a 2/5. Edict. Okay. Telvos or Old Rune? Old Rune's risky because, well, Telvos doesn't do heaps either. Just because, like, if they have a big item in hand, they just equip it to this and go face. So either way, yeah, give me a second.
Perhaps we can help one another.
I take no joy in your discomfort.
Yeah, either I think like ultimately those plays do the same thing. It's just that this is a better body to have on board than the older own. We do have Dark Seducer for next turn. I don't know if we're going to get to play it. Okay, so it's not an item, but same difference. Do we think they have a way to deal with Dark Seducer in hand? I'm going to say they don't.
Walk with our
Considering their removal was Edict, which presumably came from Mudcrab.
Nicely done. That was worthy of gratitude. This was a worthy contest.
So it's either Fell the Mighty or Concede. Fan-fucking-tastic. Alright, we are so back. Back up to a healthy 31.
There's nowhere they can the hunter will become hunted. I want to be in a
Phenomenal.
like Nari.
We've never been so back. Yeah.
And now for a practical demonstration.
Not what I wanted to hit, but I'm glad you're eager.
See if we can find something useful.
I mean, we've got another Seducer on the way, so I'm not particularly stressed about anything. Really? We'll get this guy out. I'll get this out. Perfect, that's a 5/5. So, if they don't concede... okay. Shouldn't have said anything. That would have been when we started to get on the way to winning, but alas. I don't think any of the cards I just added made a difference there. I think all of the cards that kept us... Oh no. Telvos. It did make a difference. So, there we go. It was the right choice to modify the list. And that is why, folks, you build your own deck, because if you don't like it, you can fix it. Sure. This is an Eager Torturer deck, which is very good at not finding Eager Torturer. Lots of Betray, it's Altar of Despair, it's Stormcloak Camp. Lots of things you would expect to see. with Eager Torturer. And allegedly there's 3 copies of Torturer in the deck, but I don't know. Okay. It looks like we're gonna be against an AI, unless someone queues in the next 2 seconds. That's fine. Of course, now Torturer will show up when I'm in a game that doesn't really matter at all. Oh yeah, we're running Traitor's Flames. Because I never play Traitor's Flames. It's actually... If it was a 6... maybe it would be a bit more viable, although then you're competing with both Ice Storm and Fingers. And yeah, I told you, there's the Torturer. It is good in that it only damages enemy creatures, but it is also 7 magicka. I think maybe it would have been better as like an Empower card or something. This is a like god-awful hand, by the way. Sick, dude.
Identify yourself.
Mind you, there's the give the whole board -2/-2 and agility. That is an Empower card, so I don't know. Maybe Traitor's Flames just sucks by nature. Faust Lament, hello, hello. Good to see you.
Into the breach.
So.
Is my strength and my courage. Time to ride. Yeah!
What a, like... I've never seen a hand with such reasonable magicka being so bad. I think it's just Jimothy next turn. What did they ditch? Lose 3 defenses? Probably reasonable. Less reasonable. Yeah. I mean, it's Hand of Dagoth. What are you supposed to do? Oh, I didn't even notice they played 2 moons. Am I dead? I'm gonna be a 1. Well, that sucks. Crushing Blow. Calling it now. Fraser Onslaught. Oh god. Phenomenal. Am I dead? We can bolt the Cliff Racer. And I need an Ice Storm. Shackle down 2 damage. So that means there's 4 coming from here. And 4 coming from here. Or it's Ascended Sleeper, in which case there's 6 coming from here and I'm still dead. Or it's Double Desperate Conjuring. It's Double Desperate Conjuring. Actually, this... Anything I can get at 3 that deals with this? Not really. Get this up to 9, which could get me Lana for an ice storm that I can't afford. Yeah, I don't know.
Like the wind.
Okay. Actually huge. Because then, no, I'm so close. This feels like I've said this before, but this feels like one of the puzzles. So this is in theory all blocked. There's 8 damage here. They can currently get through for 6. That means they can only get through for 4. Swing, swing, swing. 4. Nothing from over here. I think we're good.
Hear and obey.
Kill them all.
Mara's heart.
Does that do it? Depends if they swing. They don't swing. Fantastic. Okay. This is still really bad. I think we have to go hunting for... If we hit Laneth, we can afford an ice storm.
Canarthi's breath.
And then we die to the chart. There's nothing to grab with Gentleman Jim. Hmm. 9. Are there any other 9 costs I'm not thinking of? Morlandir? Morlandir would be pretty good. That's probably the best hit. That's Laneth. Okay. Cruelty takes us up to 9. Does that do anything? Oh, I can't afford more now, and we're not running Ice Storm, so that was a pointless thing to be hoping for. Burn Clan, I can't sacrifice. I don't have a way to sacrifice. I feel like we're so close. Do I just grab Tinkering and bank on what? Manticora? It might just be the Tinkering line. I'm going to... No. I think we have to do it like this. Metamarco. Does that do anything? No. Not, not at all. We can have a Cliff Racer. Which is like fine. I'm pretty sure we just fucked here. Hive Defender in this lane wouldn't do anything. This is a 5, there's no 6 that would do anything. And there's so little 11s. There's a very high chance an 11 does nothing. I think we have to sacrifice the Cliff Racer. Speak of the devil. So this just battles this. God damn it, we're so close. That's such a shame.
Cannot defeat the heart of Valenwood.
Yeah. Damn. We almost had it. That's possibly the most I've ever thought, the most brain power I've ever thought into an AI match. God damn. Oh well. Let's run it back. GG? Yeah. I feel like there was a line I missed somewhere. I don't know. We're up against Ilya on Monk. Side note, your card back is really pretty. Yes, I think it's early access. Well, in theory, early access. Isle of Madness or something. So it was one that you couldn't just like get pre-shutdown. I'm pretty sure you had to like get it at the time Isle of Madness came out. So no, I'm a big fan of it. And obviously we've got the Duke of Mania thing going on. Not that Sothasil is a particularly Duke of Mania character, but
Your death will be
you know. I do like the card back, even if they have for some reason put cheese on it. Sup, Edmond? How you going?
I have no patience for fools.
Yeah, Stormcloak Camp is fine. I don't believe we're running Moose, so I'm not that concerned if they hit face. There are quite a few prophecies in this list.
Speak, citizen.
Initiate, sure. Oh, I didn't even notice the Leaf Water Blessing.
They won't even
Let's do it again. Stormcloak Camp's actually really good against like a health gain type thing. I'm gonna rewatch the footage of that last game and see if I can work out a way to survive, because I feel like there was something.
Their power will be Khajiit.
Elena Bannock.
You always remember the mistakes of your first.
Oblivion.
Exhausted had lab earlier? Oh, true.
Preparations have been made.
Are you... I don't know how... I'm not going to pretend to know what the, like, yearly cycle of schooling is overseas. Are you, like, what, halfway through the year? Is that how it works? Like, the academic year? Jushnik will be good. Get rid of that.
chimeric spirit of the sky, guide us.
That's still the Ford camp.
You won't foil my plan.
I'm not getting distracted. Yeah.
We must protect our stronghold.
This gets me a 2. What are the chances a 2 is just better than a guard? Not super high, I don't think. We'll get this guy down, seeing as that's the point of the deck. I don't hit a prophecy, which is fantastic. About a month into the semester. Right, gotcha. But I also work part-time. Yeah. Conjurer's Spirit is fine. We can deal with, like, shitty little creatures. Oh, okay, no play.
Let's go then. My time is
Do we want to forecast? I don't see why not. Okay, that's like the worst fucking forecast we could have gotten. I think we're gonna go in. I'm gonna regret it. God damn.
speak, citizen.
Oh, it's been a tough run today, huh? I mean, we're doing a good job of getting them down. Are they running Swift Strike? I don't remember. Mechanical Heart is fine. They do get the forward camp off, so we kind of need to win, like, now. How do I find support removal? Start with this. Okay. Actually, how big can we get this guy? Not big enough, I think. So I need to, like, tinkering this into a 4. Specifically Dushnik. Or Vicious Drag. Oh, I'm sorry. That is not the 4 I wanted. Shadowfiend Priest on the backswing? No, that is Joffrey. That is not the card I asked for. Alright, Belligerent Giant. Bugger. Oh well. If they hadn't played Heart, we would have got there. That is the second time in 24 hours that I have missed lethal because of Mechanical Heart. So, see, now what's happening is I'm drawing the Eager Torturer and nothing, like, useful. Do we just run it back again? Nah, let's do this one. Everybody's Wolfen SG on Sorcerer. We do not want any of that stuff. So there's quite a cute synergy with Dagon's Flayer, Kenreave, and I think it's called Black Rose Herbalist, which is a Argonian that heals a random creature at the start of each turn. And the way it works is Flayer damages the Kenreave, and then the Herbalist heals the Kenreave, and you can just do that over and over again, and just like chip away at your opponent with the Kenreave. Those were some awful RNG you've got. I mean, it was Mechanical Heart sealed the deal, to be honest. Would the other Betray card have gotten you there? Would have summoned a second creature to sack. To buff up Torturer, you mean? I don't think so. We needed like 8 more damage or something. But yes, I was praying for a support removal and did not get any, unfortunately. Yeah, sub dude.
Welcome.
It's cool that it's so the cell. It's really not me though. Maybe I should see about switching it. Is this skeletons? Or is it a Grim Champion deck? Because those are similar, but very, very slightly different things. I also had Namira's ring in here, but wanted to see if you could salvage it. Yeah. Nah. I think it is skeletons. Neat. Might just be Skaven. Yeah. How far along is this project? So it started, well, they've been working on it since before the game shut down. Alpha started at the start of last November. It's come a very, very long way since then, to be fair. Rude. I don't know how to quantify, you know, how far along it is. There's not really, like, I can't give you a date or anything. I don't know, and even if I did, I don't want to make false promises. Oh yeah, Hackwing Feather is the other thing you can do with Kinreeve. In this deck, I mean, not in general. We're going to play Triumphant Jarl. Because we can. Yeah, how far along is this project? Quite far along. It's, like, totally playable. There are still a lot of issues present. Most of them, I would tentatively say most of them are card related. Are there new features planned? I see you have a Sothis Sill icon somehow. Yes, this is like still kind of experimental at this stage. I think there's only maybe 3 of us who have new icons, but there are definitely new features going to be added. There is a win rate now, which you can see like either in the deck editor or if you're looking at if you're like picking a deck to start a match, it has like a win rate attached. That's probably the biggest new feature that's confirmed. There's a lot of features that have been like talked about. I know there's a lot of stuff that other people want to see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm forgetting. Are we gonna die? Well, we can do this, which again is cute but not necessarily good. We can Hackwing on this and crash into it to keep it alive. Are they planning to rebalance the game, add new cards, or just keep it as it was? Yeah, so that's kind of what I mean when I say, like, the developers are totally aware of the interest in a rebalance. For context, there's 2 developers, Maker and Renian, and it kind of seems like one of them's more keen in doing a rebalance than the other. So that's up to them to work out, but they're aware of the interest in it. It's just obviously quite a big thing to work out how to do the right way. You know, you don't want to do that wrong. Ooh, we're quite close to being able to do the funny here. We'll use this to trade.
Taste my poisons.
I stand to
Do we do this? So if we can get this to stick and give it regenerate, the idea is this thing damages this and then it heals, basically. Fuck yeah, now Kareen. Love to see it. This is not a skeleton. Honestly, that's totally fine. I might need to play the Ballywog here. Just to keep my stuff alive. How do we feel about just going in? I think we can just go in a little bit. Not punished. Never punished. So yeah, you give this regenerate or some way to heal, and then Wounded Warrior stuff, I guess. Okay, I guess. Not a card I was expecting to see there. Is it Singleton? No, it's not. We're not in a great spot here. We kind of need to hit another Ballywog, or we probably just die. Raging Hawker is not the card I was looking for. How close are we to Jarl? Not very. Okay, well,
I am the shield of my...
unfortunately I think that's probably GG here. I don't think there's any prophecies that matter. Depends how they swing. Okay, Road. Spare me the BM. Well, to be honest, the main problem is I just can't remember what prophecies I've included. There we go. I knew you had it in you. Okay.
It has been my honor. Not the correct solution.
Doing that in alpha testing is crazy work. That's the deck. It doesn't really work. Another one that's super fun against the AI, and pretty shit against real people. Oh yeah, there's zero prophecies. That would explain it. I do not remember what this is. Oh, is it just the same thing? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Oh, Frost Giant, that's right. Wounded Daggerfall, nah. We're not going to touch that. I think that one's a pile of hot garbage, to be honest. Let's do Skeletons. Okay, we're up against same thing again. Still on Sorcerer. We'll pass on the Apparition for now. Yeah, Dark Guardian's a much better pick. So this is a skeleton betray thing. It's not great, but I would be remiss to just take an existing deck and play it. So I'd put a spin on skeletons. And I like doing it in Scout because it gives you access to...
My paws are quicker than your eyes.
the Consume 4 cost that I never remember. Renian Purveyor. Gives you access to Renian Purveyor. So, that helps. Yeah. That seems fine. If they want a Sorcerer's Negation that's chill with me. There's definitely more important things in our list than that guy.
I'm a slaver. We're not known for our patience.
That's why they're running Winter's Grasp. Lesser Ward.
Too slow.
Interesting. I haven't played this deck in a while. There's gotta be something in here that's worth it. Ancestral Dead isn't bad. Skinned Hound is kind of whatever. I'll grab this guy. There's the Shackle. Saw that coming from a mile away. So is this just a Shackle deck and they never found the Tormentor last game? Because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Probably reasonable.
You are the victor.
Okay. Archmage, hello, hello. Good to see you. How's everyone? Well, I hope. Yeah, not too bad. Busy, but got a bit of time, so I figured I would get in one more stream. Hope you're doing well yourself. My crazy hope is that when the game is in its finished state, someone beats me with sales through lava. Yeah, running into other people playing your deck is not super common. I know it's happened to Daryl off a couple of times. I think it's happened to me maybe once. Without, like, you know, someone watching the stream and being like, oh, I'll play the... so it's not super common, but it is possible. I'm just going to play it again. I don't... Maybe they had to go somewhere or something. I unintentionally punched a can of corned beef and lacerated my right... Oh my god, lacerated my right index finger on the knuckle. Jesus, dude. I hope your hand's okay. How do you accidentally punch a can of corned beef? Other than that, in life, Doug, decent, all things considered. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. Oh yeah, for those of you who were here for the Balatro tournament last stream, I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know, I did pretty fucking poorly. I would have, like, if I'd made it to round 2, I would have been so fucking happy. That would have been good enough for me, but... Best of 1 is pretty rough. But it was fun, so, you know, shout out to Bean for hosting. The key slipped and my knuckle went forward on the edge. Gotcha. Skill issue is what you're saying, basically. Oh, up against the AI. Oh, I guess they did have to go. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, I missed Balatro Sage. There's a VOD on the second channel. Yeah, it was a multiplayer tournament that I did terribly, and I still don't really know how I got it. Well, I do know how I got in. It's because it was just like a random pick out of the people who applied, but it was fun. Yeah, I like Ancestral Dead. Ancestral Dead's really good for getting stuff into the discard pile for Renian Purveyor. The Risen Deads, specifically. Oh, that's the other thing, is we're running 1 or maybe 2 copies of Brotherhood Sanctuary. You've never seen so much drained blood value. I'm like burning through these ring charges, but it's so worth it. Alright, I did watch it, it's been a bit, right? Yeah, it was about a week and a half ago. I think. What are you running here? It's like a skeleton betray thing. I was just saying before you got here. It would be unbecoming of me to just do a normal skeleton list, so I've turned it into a scout betray thing, which is like okay, average at best, but it works. This is math's kind of awkward here because I want to sacrifice this for Rising of Bones, but then I don't get value here. Oh, hang on. I know how cards work. I know someone who should be here for this. Alexis popped in earlier. I think they're just busy at the moment. I assume that's who you mean. I don't know who else you'd be meaning. This thing's not doing much at the moment. I guess we can, once Bone Colossus comes down, we might be able to get some value.
A little distraction might prove useful.
How greedy are we feeling? Nah. I was gonna say we could wait until they kill the Risen Horror to play this guy, to get one extra 1/1 skeleton, but I think that's probably playing a bit beyond my means. Them and the skeletons being my hunks or minotaurs, that's a running joke, I think. I would think that's a pretty apt grasp of the situation. If Later was less competitive right now, I'd be playing Tribal Britons like all the time. Later's been pretty quiet recently, to be honest. Like I was on last night, and for like maybe like a 3-hour period, it was literally just me, which I don't think I've seen since like November. Grim Champion seems like a good thing to get down. I would love to be able to play Fork of Revelation at some... Oh, we can do it here. Okay. Otherwise it's never going to happen. Bonk. Miscarked Lurch. Hell yeah. Except our lanes are too full. My steak is too juicy and my lobster is too buttery? Question mark? Skeleton value go Brora, suffering from success. Story of my life. You know. You know me, all my constant victories. Okay, I mean we've had this game won since like turn 6, but we can fuck around a little bit. Should have played this first. We'll kill them with Grim Champion. Of the AI decks, the scary one is the Monk Pilfer one. The list actually has the support. Yeah, the Pilfer list having the support's pretty rude. There is... Oh, the item one or one of the item ones can be pretty rough as well, in my opinion. Sure, let's grab another Miscarked Lich, I think. This one's a complete fucking joke, this AI.
Stand fast.
I feel like, what's the orc one called? It's like Gromp the Grim or something. That one would be tough if it was played by a real person, but because the AI is kind of stupid, it's pretty easy. Let's do this. Draw some more cards.
Prepare for battle.
Sometimes waking up is a victory in and of itself. Oh, absolutely. 100%. I think the Khajiit that drains and doubles in power, yeah, it's in there as a one-off. It is usually the one-offs that are the problems in the AI decks, the random like legendaries that they have. The AI can't play orcs, thank God. Yeah, I know. Like if you look at the list for Gromp the Grim, it looks like it's really hard, and then you watch the AI play it, it's just like, okay, you've never played. Vastly inferior to how a real person would play it. But yeah, I mean it's only the aggro lists you have to worry about. I don't think I've ever had to be concerned about a control AI. Sometimes the token ones can get a little bit out of hand. If you're playing something really slow and you don't like find good guard or board wipes. Or goblins. Is there a oh, there is a I mean, to be fair though, the goblin list is like a very... Like, the orc list is a fine orc list. It's not great, but it's serviceable. The goblin list is shit. It's a really bad goblin list. Orc tribal can be crazy strong. Yeah, I mean, it's like the definitive aggro list, I think. Well, burn assassin would be the alternative. But yeah, orc tribal is very strong when played by a person. And not, I have no mouth and I must scream. Sure. This is a Unite list, it's really bad. As a joke, my orc list only runs 9 cards that aren't orcs. Yeah, I mean, I think a good orc list runs 0 cards that aren't orcs? I'm trying to think, maybe like Old Velothi or something. Oh, you're counting not... Right, I see what you're saying. You're counting like supports and shit. Yeah, well then it would be Chieftain's Banner, some items. Maybe the strength support.
Greetings, citizen.
Yeah, Sokatana. Yeah. Well, that bodes well. That does not. I swear to God, Giant Chicken is hard-coded to come out of Madness Beacons like 50% of the time. Bronze the Dragon, call you live for once. Been watching the VODs for a few weeks now. Was gutted early in January when I learned this game had been taken offline, so I was glad when I learned that Reborn was a thing. Bronze the Dragon, good to see you. Yeah, welcome. It's pretty exciting. We're all pretty happy to be here. Well, I'm happy to be here most of the time. Mute and Ashkan. Yeah. Those make sense. Well, why are you running Mute in an aggro deck, though? That's not bad, to be honest, for dealing with a 4-4. I could have got much worse things there. Obviously, it being intelligence does not help us with this plan, but, you know. Most of the time. We all get a little tilted. Some of the people in the alpha test can be a little frustrating, but that's fine. I can be frustrating too.
I abhor violence.
Yeah, well, this is just not happening. Maybe if we'd gotten the best hit off Madness Beckons, if we'd gotten the Willpower Guard, there would be a chance, but I think looking at this, it's probably no, we're so fucking dead. I actually think I would have a higher chance of winning if I clicked concede. I guess we could find Ice Storm isn't even good enough. That's actually not like the worst thing ever. We can trade with everything except this, currently. The only removal is the orc that deals damage from a number of orcs on board, so that's kind of rough. Yeah, I mean, I just got like Earthbone or something. Is there any magical draw that wins us the game here? Probably not. That's so gutting. Fuck yeah, Inspiring Soldier. Just what I always wanted.
Just in the nick of time.
Didn't see this coming.
There's no... I don't think there are any prophecies in this list. If you couldn't tell, it is just entirely RNG Unite. Which is, of course, the worst way to play Unite, but... sometimes you just want to pray to RNGesus, you know? Pay your respects. I feel like a lot of the lists I've been making recently are, like, bad enough for me to not want to play them, you know, in a way, you know, they're not good enough to reliably be able to do anything, but a lot of them aren't stupid enough to be, like, super, I'm not super invested in, like, going after the, you know, combo or whatever. I don't know. I definitely feel like my deck building has changed post-shutdown. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. We could do this. I know this is fairly reliable. RNG best way? Best is a word. So do we know how easy it will be to rebuild the card library when it comes out for real? Oh, we're in a match. I can show you after this game, if I remember, which I won't. Ah, fuck it. Blacked out. Okay. I guess I'm going to show you now. Currently, the plan is to give a full collection. Saying that tentatively. Obviously, for the sake of testing, it's beneficial for the testers to have access to a full collection. I can't comment on it. Obviously, the developers can't, like, take money from you for, like, this sort of shit. Like, you'll never have to pay real money to buy packs. So that won't be part of it. But, like, currently we have access to all the premiums, all the alts, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, Dagoth. There he is in all his glory. I can't remember if alt is like a valid search. I don't think it is. No, it doesn't look like it. I've completely blanked on what any alternate art cards are. Yeah, so we have access to all of this stuff right now. I can't promise that that will be the case when the game comes out. I personally think it should be, but I've heard more than a couple people say that like they would be interested in kind of the grind. I don't know. Maybe giving everyone a full collection, but like making people work for premiums and alts would be a like good middle ground. The card I've been thinking about the most is Imposter's Mission. Yeah, I mean there's stuff you can do with Imposter's Mission. Stuff with like Giant Camp and the Orc Lady. Marauder Chieftain. Obviously your biggest, greediest options.
Bless us, kind. May we serve you with every word.
I think Daryl did an Imposter's Mission deck. I can't remember. Like a Renian one, not long before Shutdown. Maybe that was a different thing.
My paws are quicker than your arms.
Sure. We're going to Manic Mutation on our Nereid sister.
I do not.
And Wardcrafter? Hell yeah. It's not great if it works. Now you're speaking my language.
For the warrior wife.
Too slow.
What I should really be doing is this, but we're not going to do that. I thought we can get it super, get it gigantic super early though. Okay, fair enough. I mean, build the deck. Since it only checks power, yes, correct.
Too slow.
What the fuck was that?
Fortune favor me.
Okay. Ooh. What? What is... I have no idea what's happening.
Behold, my magnificent monster.
It will be turn 8. I mean, we've got stuff to do for the next few turns anyway. We're gonna greet it. And pray that this doesn't just get ward on summon. This is Nereid's sister. For those who haven't seen this list, Nereid's sister is the point of the list. So
Watch yourself.
that's why I'm so intent to greet it.
Surely.
But yeah, it'll probably just be Night Shadow here. That could have been bad, but it wasn't.
I am a child of darkness.
Unfortunately, stuff keeps dying on their turns. This Death Side is not doing anything. There's definitely stuff we could do next turn with this. Buff this up, swing Death Scythe. It's not, like, super exciting, but it's not, like, it's a decent play. Assuming they don't just kill us now, of course.
I'll see you dead.
Expect the unexpected.
Okay. That's something to do. There's a decently high chance it gets charged. Oh, that fucking... Okay, we need to deal with that. Now. Do I ever play this first and slightly increase the chance of this getting charged? I mean, I don't see why not. Death Scythe isn't going to be doing much with this board state anyway. It was all worth it. Get out of here. Okay, now we get to get silly with sister next time. It's Shaya, you never know what's happened. Yeah. Unpredictable. Moose. Ah, that explains the javelin. Okay. Just not ward.
In everything,
Phenomenal.
we seek balance. Careful, friend.
Neat. Maybe there's an argument to have played that in the Shadowland to get battle rate value, but that's risking a lot. And potentially relying on this having got drain, so it was probably better to just play it in the field for contesting.
There's a plan. There's always a
The
plan.
Oriole do not waste time chatting with mortals.
Sure.
Surprise! I will light the dragon fires that all true emperors.
Okay, so we could get some decent death side value here.
Your blood will spill.
Oh, like acceptable death side value. I would love to get this down soon, but we just haven't had the opportunity yet. I tried to build a deck like this once, loved it. Yeah. I think I've done it in like Dagoth or something with illusory mimics, and it was sorcerer, and it was really bad. I do remember now. But yeah, turns out Telvanni is a good class. Who would have thunk it? I'm pretty happy to just play this. I don't mind if it gets hit with the Black Dragon, because I'm pretty sure it's a one-of. But yeah, I distinctly remember doing it in Sorcerer on stream, and it never got turned into a video because it sucked balls, but adding agility makes it much better because you have access to lethal and stuff. And charge. Definitely helps.
Spirit of the sky, guide
Divine Fervor? Okay, I did not see that coming. Mighty Conjuring makes sense.
is on your head.
Dark Suits of War, Giant Death Guard. We're dead? Probably? Probably? Is there anything cute I can do? Not really. We can Giant Bat Dark Seducer, and that's like fine.
Walk.
But I don't think it will be enough. No, it totally won't be enough. Who am I kidding? I would have to decide to swing here before swinging with any of this.
A fine
Dead?
battle.
Yeah, very dead.
A stimulating exchange.
So this little such a fucking nerd. A stimulating exchange. Come on, man. Speak real English. Okay. I'm gonna go grab a drink and take 5. I will see you guys in a bit. Did I just leave the screen on YouTube? Oops. Oh well. The defensive Bruma spam is absolutely not limited to any one player. It doesn't matter who it is. A lot of people are running a lot of defensive Bruma, so... Add play to phone dialing noise. Oh, I hate that. Or when it's like a police car or a car alarm. Why is that sort of shit in ads? It's so annoying. Yeah, this one sucks. Let's play it. Welcome back. Hey, thanks. Good to be back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I forgot to change the screen over on YouTube, so YouTube people got a nice view of the back wall of my office, but oh well. Favorite deck class, House Alliance, and why is it Telvanni? It's absolutely not Telvanni. Unless you're talking about, like, lore-wise, in which case, maybe. But no, it's Hlaalu. Absolutely. Oh. Okay. Mine is Renian, but Hlaalu is acceptable, I suppose. Oh god, the arbiter of best classes here to tell me. Yeah, Renian's cool. I've used Renian a lot for combo stuff. Yeah. I don't play Renian normally very often. What are we playing? I can't remember what I picked. I just like pick lists. Oh god, okay, this is gonna be bad. Hlaalu's mine also, that's because the Stonecutter song spoof is amazing. Right, so you're talking like Morrowind, not Legends necessarily. Legends made me like Telvanni much, much less. Yeah, agreed. Same with Pathmix.
I stand to serve.
Nah. Lion Guard. I love the voice line of this dude.
Your death is my command.
Yeah, let's just draw a card. Hell yeah. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm talking about. Party snacks, that's the one. I'm assuming you know the video I'm talking about. I've seen it. I've definitely seen it. I don't, like, recall exactly what it is. But I have definitely seen it. Aubrey. Actually the worst fucking word in the English language, I think. Maybe it's just my accent, but it is a nightmare to pronounce that word. Okay, Dark Anchor. Let's get on that value train, baby. Sure. Cool. Yep. Phenomenal. Go to the field lane. That's right where I want you. That's kind of sad. Yeah. All right. We could do that. Probably shackle this guy. Bad ordering there, by the way.
blood stands forfeit.
Herbs can heal or harm.
Gaming is hard with an injured index finger. Yeah, because you fucking got in a fight with a can of meat or something. I think that's a you problem. Ah, that was bad. Why did I do that?
Do you taste my poison?
Well, it might be the end of the Lion Guard here. Although I'm kind of happy to put Lana down. Now we do have a single copy of
Your
this,
blood stands forfeit.
so we're gonna fetch that. Real, it is a me problem. What are you playing? ESO, I'm guessing? I hear Dream Your Lot greetings and I have a nervous breakdown. Yeah, for some reason I've got that as either like the follower or subscriber sound on Twitch, and there's probably like VODs somewhere where you can see me like physically twitch when someone like follows or subs or whatever. It's just like, ugh, gross. We are most of the way to a Unite. I think
This should help you.
we will just hold these. Agility is the hardest attribute to get
May you walk on
off anchor, unfortunately, but we'll do our best. Rip Sofa Soul. Sure. Something to keep the AI distracted. Cool. No. Leave this alone. Don't touch it. Ogrim Cell. Yeah, bro got a major downgrade. Duke's playing in vain. Dark Anchor isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Now we wait. Just back to regular old Duke gameplay. Waiting for random cards to appear. It is actually pretty bad that this transformed one of our Dark Anchors, because that means that if this dies, it's much harder to do anything about it. And losing our Odinirans means it's harder to get this out of the discard as well. Did you see the sheer amount of people ripping Bruce Nesmith's review, especially the Morrowind bits? I know we talked about it a bit in Discord. To be honest, like, dude's just, like... I don't really like getting on, like, the Bethesda hate train or whatever. I mean, it's not really even really Bethesda so much as just him specifically, but like, dude is out of touch as fuck. Like, what do you mean people don't want to play Morrowind in 2026? What do you mean? Have you been on the internet ever?
You're going to pay.
I don't know. Again, like, I do actually think a Morrowind remaster is a bad idea. But just like, he's just got completely the incorrect justification for it. I play it yearly? Yeah, totally. Leave it alone. Good. Agility. Not agility. I have noticed there's been a lot more talk about... Maybe it's just because it's a season 2 of Fallout, but a lot more talk about an Elder Scrolls TV show recently, which I think would be interesting. Because that's something I think they could do. And should, for the sake of the series. What are you doing, man? I know this is a terrible card, but like, come on. I've seen it. Yeah, it depends on how it's done. I think I was thinking about this this morning. Elder Scrolls needs a new Cyrus. It needs a new named character that they can put on t-shirts and mugs and shit. Because there just isn't, like, apart from the kind of generic Dragonborn, there is no signature character for this series. Like, Fallout, you've got the, whatever his name is, you know, Thumbs Up Kid, or whatever he's called. There's no, like, signature character for Elder Scrolls, which makes it really hard to promote, because like, people want a character they can connect with. They want their Batman, they want their Luke Skywalker, they want their British wizard boy, whatever. Cross my heart and hope to die. But there isn't anything like that for Elder, again, apart from, like, the very generic Dragonborn. There is no signature character for Elder Scrolls, which makes it really hard to market. I feel like a live-action Elder Scrolls is bound to be a dumpster fire? No, I don't think it's bound to be. It's definitely entirely possible that it goes wrong. But it's not. I don't think it's, like, dead on arrival, necessarily. I do think an animation, like an animated show would be cool as fuck. Could you imagine just going off what you just said, Archmage, about vignettes? I don't know if you guys have watched Star Wars Visions, but doing something like that, where it's just an anthology series, and it's all, like, different animation styles, that would be cool as shit, because you could have kind of animations reflecting the cultures that the different, like, you know, in-lore races are based on. So you could have, you know, for Imperials you'd have, like, Western animation. For I don't know, I'm communicating poorly what I'm trying to say here, but my point is having a like, anthology series, something similar to, like, Star Wars Visions, would be cool as shit. Yeah, because then you could kind of adapt it to each individual story. I don't think that's, like, you know, if they're looking to do an Elder Scrolls series, I don't think that's what you would start with. I think you would do a more wider appeal series first. But I think that would be a cool way to do it if they were going down the animated route. But I think live action could work. I've said before, Redguard should get a remake as an actual action-adventure game. Yeah, Redguard should probably get a remake. Remake, not remaster. The controls in Redguard are fucking awful. I've played it like 10 minutes and then put my head in my hands and walked away. But, like, when I say Cyrus, I don't mean literally Cyrus. I mean a named character, because there are no named characters that the player gets behind, other than Cyrus. Game of Thrones, like, series during and before the War of the First Council, that could go hard. Yeah, totally. I haven't watched it, but you could do something like War of the Rohirrim from the Lord of the Rings thing. I don't know if that's any good, but something like that could work. Not something like Rings of Power. That show sucks balls. That was terrible. But yeah, like, I don't think an Elder Scrolls series is dead on arrival at all. It's just they need to fix Elder Scrolls branding, because there is no cohesive Elder Scrolls branding. there is no like one iconic thing. Like maybe Hermaeus Mora is the closest, but even then, it's just like a tentacle dude. It's just a baby Cthulhu. Like it's not even, you know, nothing that makes the series stand out. Maybe Alicia could be a focus, the Lady of Heaven and a sexy Minotaur demigod husband. I think you might be having a conflict of interest there. Something to do with Minotaurs, perhaps. You could do Renian. You could totally do Renian. I know that's not at all like the same time period as Alicia, but, you know, Imperial stuff. Okay.
Let's do this. Attack.
Neat. Alicia Rebellion will be a good setting. Yep. No, totally. I mean, you could maybe do something with Palinol?
Care to make a friendly wager?
Maybe? Although I think they should do a Palinol game first,
Today, you meet your
before committing to a Palinol series. We shackle that because you want either one of these two dead.
sniveling coward. Blood and fire.
We've got such a phenomenal hand. Okay, no, we're good. I was worried we might just die, but I think Ice Storm secures it. I'm actually going to take the automaton. We're not short on cards, and we're going to Ice Storm, so the lightning bolt isn't relevant right now. Never mind. Never punished. I may be a Palinol hater, but a mission where you finish the game by fighting to the death like in Halo Reach would go so fucking hard. You literally just like make Doom. Like that's all you need to do for a Palinol game. I always wanted to know what the battles with Enral Nerevar were like. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Just because that ends up involving the Dwemer. And that's almost certainly never going to get properly addressed. Which I think is correct, personally. Oh, we're just dead. God damn it, we had such a good draw as well with the double Dark Rebirth. It's popping a Duke stream and I'm stuck at work. Oh, damn. Vivek taking all the credit for his feats. Well, that's the other thing, is so much of that Red Mountain stuff is intentionally left mysterious. And, like, some of the stuff in the lore, I think, that's left, you know, unreliable narrator is frustrating. Red Mountain should not be touched, in my opinion. Leave it, like, mysterious. Sure. You talking about Palinol, being a Palinol hater reminds me, I was thinking the other day, being a fan of Palinol is a bit like being a fan of American Psycho, where it's like, there are some people who are fans of those things because they appreciate the message and the writer's intent, and they understand, like, what, you know, the media is communicating, blah, 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 blah. You know, Palinol's all about, you know, I think a big part of the message with Palinol is that there are no good guys in war. And And then there's quite a lot of people who are fans of those things, both Paladin and American Psycho, for very, very incorrect reasons. And it makes it very hard to talk about liking them because you don't want to attract the wrong type of person. Because I think American Psycho is a great movie, and I think it's hilarious as shit. But people seem to just keep getting the wrong message out of that movie 27 years later. Or 26, did it come out in 2000? I don't know. Over 2 decades later, people are still getting that movie wrong. Perhaps more so nowadays than ever before. I hated Vivek when he basically literally got played by Dagoth and Morrowind. I mean, maybe. You wouldn't be taking the unreliable narrator's word as law now, would you?
I seek the poet god's wisdom. I'm ready for you.
Sure. I forgot we had that. We might need to harpy here.
A strong arm is what you need. Looks like it is time.
Stop playing shit. Let me, like, breathe for 2 seconds, man. This could get the guard. Hell yeah. Okay, we may still be able to moose. Because we can Ice Storm now. And then moose next turn. Not that it's great value, but you gotta get your moose out. That sounds like a euphemism for something.
Venture into shifting sands.
I ride like the wind.
Sure. Okay. Well, we're kind of just chilling. We'll get some Exalt stuff out so this guy actually does something. It'll probably be no Cream next turn, because who doesn't like a little bit of greed? Sus Duke? I would never. Come on, man. I know how much greed is in here. And you got me a Barrow Stalker? But he does, they kill him off, and then Dagoth just siphons their power for the next several hundred years. I mean, I don't think that was really plan A for the Tribunal. I don't think that's what they wanted. I don't know what I'm doing, we're just kind of chilling. We can get Vivek up to a 20. Oh yeah. That seems funny. What an awful amount of voice lines. Alright, well that was easy. There are not that many people on. I keep forgetting it is middle of the week, isn't it? If you were responsible for casting for the Elder Scrolls TV show, who would play the adoring fan? Gary Oldman. That would be funny as fuck. Who would play the adoring fan? I mean, the super obvious answer is like Tom Holland or something. And that's why I dislike Vic, because they could have not backstabbed Nerva and avoided the whole thing. Yeah, but if they didn't backstab Nerva, there would be zero story. Who would play the adoring fan? I can't get the image of Gary Oldman playing the adoring fan out of my head. I feel like 30 years ago, Jim Carrey could have done it. I guess the question is whether you're trying to make, you know, in this hypothetical TV show, whether you want the adoring fan to be exactly like the adoring fan in Oblivion, or just like a adoring fan based or inspired character. I don't know. I don't think there are many actors that are like young enough and goofy enough. Needs to be a younger actor at this point. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be fine. This is a very defensive list.
I stand with weapons ready.
Todd Howard. Todd Howard can play the adoring fan. No.
Preparations have been made.
Taste my steel. Look alive, soldiers.
So we can Nix Ox and then Fleeting Apparition, probably. I'm gonna Nix Ox over here.
The hisp shall heal you.
Neat.
I do not fear.
Cool.
Die
Those are
like a
both
dog.
pretty good picks. I can picture Tom Holland. No way he would ever do it, though. No. And that's such like a...
On me.
No offense to you, I mean, I also said Tom Holland, but that's such like a boring-ass pick. Very, very predictable option.
The hisp shall heal you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Die like a dog.
Who do you get to play the most annoying character in video game history?
I won't fail my duty.
Oh, we really need a Bruma Armorer. Would be the dream here. Because then these would become guards.
For the Emperor! Time to run!
We don't want to hit them in bit, because we are... I almost forgot, we are running forward camp. I'm not going to swim. Wait. Ugh. Yeah, no. Excuse me.
Don't make me laugh.
I guess yeah, whatever. I just want to keep this alive, ideally. Actually, another charged breeding pit here is going to be really good. Charged breeding pit just got a lot better. We can't... 14, we're one magicka off. Bummer. I think we just play it. It's too much value to know. I guess if I'd gotten this down earlier, we could have done it. Because then that would buffer these enough to get guard. Can I do this? We need something to die in this lane before we play the other forward camp. Oh, and I need to break their rune. That would have been bad. I'm back. I grabbed another sandwich. What did I miss? My fan cast for the Adoring Fan is Gary Oldman. That's what you missed. Have you ever played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2? So I'm familiar with Nuba, who I'm pretty certain is the inspiration for Adoring Fan. Oh, true. Okay. The more you know.
Don't make me laugh.
I stand with weapons ready. Get ready to move.
I await your command.
Grove will get us guards.
Nice try. You fight.
Traded badly there, but it doesn't really matter.
Die like a dog.
Naba?
Look alive, soldier.
Naba? Nuba? Neba? What are you guys... What the fuck are you talking about? You're just saying words at me. I don't know what these things mean.
Nice try. You fight like a knight. Identify yourself.
Awaiting your command. There's a
Speaking in code, yeah. Mods ban these guys for speaking in codes in my stream.
Speak, citizen.
We're telling the agents which house to strike. Oh god. Well, it's not going to be this one for long, because I'm moving out soon. Fuck yeah. We never found Mushroom Tower. That's what I'm missing. I knew I was missing something. It's always something with this deck. Nature of being a 75 card list, I suppose.
Ita Aurea.
I'll profit from your death.
There was this NPC who will walk up to you saying annoying things every few seconds. Gotcha. Yeah, sounds familiar. Bonk. Bonk. How did that all work out with the asbestos? Ugh, got there eventually, but I'm ready to just move on and leave it the fuck behind me. So, yeah, that's why I won't be streaming for a little while after today, because I'll be starting to move soon. I'm already having to sell a bunch of furniture and shit, because I'm moving in with my partner, so, like, we don't need 2 beds and 2 dining tables and 2 microwaves and all of that sort of shit, so I'm having to sell a bunch of stuff before moving. And also then just the move itself, which is going to take a while, because I've accumulated a lot of shit while living at this place. Sure. Do multiple people live in the building? Yeah, it'll be 4 of us total. So it'll be my partner and I sharing a bedroom, and then what would be my bedroom will turn into a shared office, like what I've got here. If not, you can always strike a match. You have that show killing him, but if you listen to all his dialogue, you get some XP, but it goes on for several minutes. Gotcha. So it's game devs being funny, is what it is. 32 separate dialogues? I wonder how many Maik has. It's probably, in the ESO, it's probably close to that. I don't know if he's got quite that many in Skyrim. Maybe that's all we need. A Maik TV show. Do it like JoJo's, where each season is a different Maik in a different period of time. Oh, I haven't actually explained what this list is. I made a list for Daggerfall, Ebonheart, and Dominion. And the way it works is each attribute corresponds to one of the races in, like, that faction in ESO. So, in Daggerfall we've got Orcs, Redguards, and Bretons. So in this deck, every intelligence card is a Redguard, every strength card is an Orc, and every endurance card is a Breton.
I stand behind my work.
It's not very good, but it was kind of a fun deck building exercise. Maik's Bizarre Adventure. You get it. You get it. Oh, I did not need to do that.
Nothing through. Close ranks.
Just know how to make them.
Now 50% more because you... Yeah. Maik swears he's honest. Yeah, no, you can trust Maik.
Let's teach these dry skins a lesson.
Protect the Ashkan.
That's cool. Yeah, it's not good, but it was kind of a fun, as I say, like a fun deck building exercise. Ordering kind of sucks here. I think we just give up on this guy. Oh, no, he survives. He survives with this.
Gladly give my life to keep Daggerfall safe. I don't just know how to make them.
But like, a 5-5 would have been so much better.
No time for pleasantries.
Okay. I'd love another item. No. Bummer.
I'm ready for anything. For King Arrow. I don't just know how to
Mike pulls out the Whispering Claw breathing techniques he mastered from his master Kiam Fastcart. Yeah, no, exactly. And then
I stand behind my just know how to make them.
his vampiric brother then haunts every Maik throughout the rest of time.
Business only. Move along.
Just in the nick of time.
It would be really cool if I like drew some items,
I don't just know how to make them.
you know?
I serve the Night Mother's wishes.
I think Jason Isaacs would be a good voice for Sotha Sill. Any story more would probably be an animated show. Having blue people would look weird in live action and I'd be too close to blackface. Yeah, I mean, you could do it. I think you could do it without, like... me saying this as like an incredibly white dude. I think you could. It would be possible to do it without like approaching blackface if you were doing the more leaned into the blues and purples more than like the grey. But Jason Isaacs as Sotha Sil is a fucking good shout though. Seeing as I'm talking about them, we'll go through the other two of these. Yeah. I wonder who you do for Dagoth. Dagoth would be hard because he's got such an iconic voice. I mean, so does like Sotha Sil and Vic and so on, to be fair. But yeah. I don't know. He has to have so much riz. Yeah, like I was thinking like Ian McKellen. He's got like a powerful enough voice, but it's not really... Not that Ian McKellen isn't like charismatic, but it's not like the right kind of charisma. Or riz. And we just like locked into like I swear we've only played against like 3 different AI this stream. It's just been like the same 3. Yeah, so this one, all the strength cards are Nords, all the agility cards are Dark Elves, and all the endurance cards are Argonians.
This world holds many wonders.
Dagoth actually has a weirdly unique voice, hard to recreate. Yeah, like just having like a powerful voice or whatever is not enough. It needs to be. Yeah, I don't know.
I will not waste words on one so ugly.
End of the road.
And I guess the other thing with Dagoth is it doesn't really matter what they look like because he's, you know, wearing his mask.
Easy as hunting a red sun that awaits you. Kill them all.
They get a value trade there. I don't really care.
The hiss shows
Sovngarde awaits you.
I'm ready for anything.
Kill them all.
Liam Neeson? For Dagoth? It's a bit of a, like, it would be like a slightly different direction.
I want to be in
But I think you can pull it off. You know, if you're not, like, trying to directly replicate the game, but rather, you know, obviously take inspiration from the game or whatever, but still make it your own thing. Who is the most attractive of the OG group back in the day? Vivek, Almalexia, Sotha Sil, Dagoth, or Nerevar? Nerevar. Surely. Sean Bean because he dies. So true. Unfortunately, Sean Bean's already taken as far as Elder Scrolls characters is concerned.
I want to be an assassin. Like
They're
Nara.
coming to get me. I know.
You make this easy.
Let's see if we can kill them with this guy. That's the current goal. I haven't played a single veteran card. I actually don't think there's that many veteran cards in here in general, to be honest.
Like Nara, an assassin. There is good as dead.
Dagoth was a daddy though. That's true. That's what the people say. Or so I've been told.
This world holds many wonders.
Alright. He's now growing twice as fast. I'd like to do this, but that's not going to happen till turn 12. Which is quite a while away.
I will have my vengeance.
And if we just play this here, it just dies. Oh, I fucked that up. I should have played this guy first.
Like Naryu.
They're coming to get me. I know it.
Also need to not die. We are currently one Magica off. Damn. We're so close as well. Is it just Baroness and pray for something helpful?
Let's go then. My time is precious.
Holy shit! I forgot I was even running this, but that's the best possible draw, probably? Question mark?
I will have my vengeance. I will have my vengeance. I want to be an assassin. I want to be an assassin.
Which Tribune and Dagoth and Nerevar would you want to whisper sweet nothings into your ear? Probably Dagoth. I mean, that's his thing, right? Whispering in your dreams or whatever. Okay, here we go. Now we're in Value Town. So much Magicka. I don't think there's anything in this list that even requires anywhere close to this much Magicka, but... No, maybe we get the Initiate lethal. Just a cheeky 30. Top tier hero? I know. It's a skill. I'm very good at it. I'm not.
Alright, men, on me.
Yeah, low-key. I think we just initiate
Awaiting your command. I live to serve.
and kill him that way. Because it's going to be a long time before this gets to, like, 40 or whatever.
In Hersine's name, I will have my vengeance.
Die, eggless one.
I want to be an assassin. I like to be an assassin.
And we're never going to run out of targets either.
I will have my vengeance. I will have my vengeance. Like Naryu.
We're running this instead of the werewolf because of the way I've built the deck, where it's Nords and Argonians and Dunmer. 9, 10. Yeah, this is lethal. Barring a prophecy.
Meet your death.
And even if it's a prophecy that's a guard, that kind of helps. First rune, classic.
Identify yourself.
Yeah, that actually gives us more attacks. Not that we were gonna run out anyway, but
My blood boils. Meet your death.
good.
Blood boils.
Bad. Needs to be another 2 power. No, no. Huge.
Blood boils.
Enormous. Oh my god, dude.
Who goes there?
Cool, that's fine. Phew.
I smell
That was
prey.
close.
I smell prey.
I wonder how many attacks I had total on that. It's probably close to like 20. Now, obviously, if they were doing Parthenex in a TV show or whatever, since the original actor was Charles Martinet, who played Mario, and then in the Mario movie, Chris Pratt played Mario, so you get Chris Pratt to play Parthenex. Seems like the logical choice to me. Good choice? Yeah, I know. Hire me, Bethesda. Fuck you. God damn, that was a quick turnaround. What are we playing? Dominion. I think this is probably the worst of the three. Out of like the 3 decks that we've just been playing.
Greetings, citizen.
Oh, so we're against a person. I kind of just assumed I was against a bot again. Well, this is gonna go terribly. Oh, this might be the Singleton again.
I have no need for eyes.
Almost certainly.
Looks like you need some help.
Got a prophecy. I wonder what it is.
Stay away.
For Almalexia and Vivek, I have no clear answers. The voice actor for Vivek kind of need to be both male and female sounding voice, with the whole being androgynous thing. Almalexia needs to be motherly, but also terrifying when she needs to be IMO.
Behold,
Oh, what's her name?
magnificent monster.
She was... I know she's done so much more than this, but she was Catwoman in the Dark Knight movies. Anne Hathaway. I feel like she could do Almalexia. Maybe that's a horrific take. Yeah, I mean, Almalexia would be definitively easier than Vivek, at least.
For the green!
Yeah.
I see you're in need of my wisdom.
Bowie, when he was like in his mid-20s, would make a good Vivek. Not so much the voice, but definitely the androgyny of it.
Watch this.
Third time this priest has played first. Oh, have you run into Katana as well? Yeah, this list is a fucking mess, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what it's supposed to be doing.
I will prepare something special for them.
Sure. Sweet roll. Sometimes fun ideas turn into piles. Well, just because of the restrictions of all the high elves are intelligence, all the wood elves are agility, and all the Khajiit are willpower. It's just a fucking mess. There's no cohesion at all. I could probably build it better. This is definitely the worst of the three.
Watch this.
Because, like, what is this doing? You know? Okay, well that explains why they've been defensive. Because it's singleton.
Crude but effective.
I assume it's singleton.
Looks like you need some help.
It doesn't matter that we've prevented the second moose. Did you allow split cards? I don't think I put any in. I mean, what ones... What race is Jack? Jack's a Breton. Bretons are endurance in the Daggerfall list.
Preparations have been made.
And Jack's the best. I mean, there might be... I think Cloak and Dagger... Cloak and Dagger is in the Daggerfall one. But I mean, it's not a creature.
They have no wit, nor poetry.
Yeah. I mean, we just, like, die, right? Hey, Mystic of Ancient Rites.
Nalado will make them.
What a ridiculous card. Oh, 2-color. No. Just, there's Emmerich. Oh, I think there's 3-color. I don't think there's any 2-color.
Give me an A.
Because there's, Emmerich, Yorin, and Iran. And then I think, at least in the Dominion one, there's the 3-cost Dominion creature with like Slay and Drain and stuff. Queen's Captain is so fun. I do, like, outside of Wax Wayne, I really like Queen's Captain. I think it's such a, like, fun card. It's just like baby Manticora that can also draw cards, or sometimes draw cards. Yeah, this one's a pile. Like, there's some vaguely Empower stuff going on. Yeah, Dominion Battle Rave. And I think they've all got the relevant... Oh, this one doesn't. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Like, Willpower Khajiit, the better Khajiit are in Agility. I think the better High Elves are in Willpower. But because Wood Elves are green and red, they have to be Agility. Dominion best faction? Yeah, I think I've only, like, the handful of times I've played ESO, I think I've only not been Dominion once. So I guess so. I guess you're just right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take 5, and I will see you guys in a bit. Hear me out. Dagoth, Tom Hardy. I don't know if that's crazy. I could see it. Finally, someone knows how I'm always correct. You've never been wrong about anything, Archmage. I always forget, does the Legends menu theme have a name? I can find out exactly what it's called. It is called... I mean, there's a couple of them. Oblivion Menu Music 02, Oblivion Menu Music, MOE Menu. It'll be one of those. Let me... I'll share the playlist I'm looking at for this. It'll be one of the ones in that playlist. It does rotate through a couple. For those on YouTube, this is the playlist I'm talking about over on Twitch. See, you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. He's built enough for it. He's got the body type for Dagoth. Doesn't matter what he looks like, so you're never going to see him. I think he could do the voice. Or a version of the voice. I'm sure you're still out on it, but maybe. I don't know. I think it could be a good option. I must have the Dark Knight trilogy on the brain, because I was just thinking Cillian Murphy for Vivek. But then you've got Catwoman, Scarecrow, and Bane playing the... Oh, no, I suppose Tom Hardy's not Tribunal, but... And Christian Bale can be Nerevar. There we go. I can't believe they did Christian Bale so dirty in Love and Thunder. Waste of time watching that movie. If you haven't seen it, I wouldn't recommend it. But I would love to watch the movie that Christian Bale was acting in, because he was so fucking cool in that movie, and they completely wasted him.
This one takes what he wants.
Care to make a friendly wager?
How can I serve?
This is a new version of the old gimmick assassin, by the way. Which, for those who are unfamiliar, was the first video I posted on YouTube. Was the very first version of this list.
For the reach, let us stand together.
I hear and obey. I hear and obey.
The point being that it's just got as many different mechanics jammed into it as possible. Nothing to Mage's Guild right now.
It's nothing personal.
We could discount our contract to -1.
Today, die.
Acknowledge.
Oh yeah, there's factotums in here.
I hear and obey.
I feel like I'm playing against a person. Altar is what we like to see. I think we need to get rid of this.
It's nothing personal.
Sure.
We stand united. You die today.
Into the breach.
Soldiers, report.
How can
Tier goes burr. Tier does go burr.
Don't make me hurt.
There's an ice storm in here somewhere. I don't know if we're ever going to see it because of the nature of the list. Is a 2 cost better than this? Probably not, but pretty much every other 2 cost is going to be better than this thing.
Once knew a man from Aurora.
Okay, maybe not that one.
Prepare to die.
Sniveling coward.
Rothgar Forge.
acknowledge?
No support removal
I hear
here.
and obey.
You die today.
Into the breach.
It shall be so.
Legendary alt captain player. Yeah. AI is certainly an interesting one. No idea why, but his haircut always threw me. Yeah, I don't like his haircut. Like, yeah, because it almost looks like he's got like a bald patch, like there, which is really weird.
The Night Mother will guide us.
Like right in there, because that's too wide to just be a parting. Like that looks like it's been shaved in there, which is super weird.
They won't even see my blade coming.
Sure,
I am the Queen Mother.
could be a good opportunity to get this down.
You can't defeat us.
Acknowledge. How can I serve?
Maple Shield. I'm terrified.
Death comes on silent
You'd
walk.
not be amused.
I mean, that's just 12 damage. Not too shabby.
They won't even see my blade coming.
Mordecai.
Forward.
He has a great voice. Feels weird for a Nord though. Yeah, I don't even know what the Nord like accent is. It's so
Obey.
just like
Acknowledge.
nonsense.
Time to fight.
The Nord accent is not a real thing. Okay, we have lethal.
Must I do everything myself?
That sucks.
Death comes on silent.
And then there's like a whole bunch of ways. Oh, this just does it. Mordecai lethal. Massive hodgepodge. Yeah, well, it's like a little bit of like Scandinavian, a little bit of like Gaelic, a little bit of like I don't know which English accent, but there's a little bit of an English as well. It's, yeah, very, very inconsistent. Some of them sound American, Scandinavian, weird hints of Scottish, yeah. And then some of them have American accents because, I mean, a lot of the voice actors will be American, that's just the nature of it, but yeah. Very inconsistent. Mind you, comparing Morrowind Dunmer to Skyrim Dunmer is also quite a big difference. I really want them to fix Umaril. I'm so sad that I can't play this list at the moment. I'm sure, like, it's not at all a priority, and that's fine. But I would love to have my boy back, because I really like that list. Sure. What are the chances we run into a real person? Yeah. Not super high. Let me crack out my Welsh accent for a Breton druid, I'll do it. Bruce and Nesmith interview made me mad considering how often I've played Morrowind. Yeah, we were talking about that before. It's just, I don't know. Just out of touch. Hey Duke, sup, Ballion Marwan? How you going? 100% mania win rate, nice. Yeah, it's because I was bullying Daryl off. I felt a little bad. Whenever he comes in when I'm streaming, he like absolutely destroys me, and then when it's the other way around, I end up like brutalizing him. It's pretty rough. Bruce, king of the bad take, Nesmith, yeah. Because is he even... I'm sure it was mentioned at some point. Would that mean that Daryl's dementia has 0%? Possibly. I don't think win rates were working when we did those matches, to be fair. Is Nesmith like still employed at Bethesda? Played it more than any other Elder Scrolls game, and that's including Tesla. I think, I don't know. It's hard to know how much I played Skyrim because I've owned it on a few different platforms. But for me, it's definitely between Skyrim and Tesla. Because I think I've got close to 1,500 hours on this. He left? That's right, yeah. I was pretty sure that he wasn't. So then it's like, it's not even... You know, it's not even his place to talk about it. It's, you know, it's a completely different thing if Todd was like, oh, we're probably not going to do a Morrowind remaster. But... Yeah, I guess he, you know, it's a bit harder to talk about that sort of shit if you're not employed, but... Sky Baby Duke. I just... Like, I think Morrowind is a better game than Skyrim. I'm just personally not always in the mood for Morrowind. I quite often just want to play something that I don't have to think that much about. I matched Renian with Daryl and seemed to have insane luck 9 out of 10 times. That dude has the worst fucking luck. Cannot draw the cards he needs to save his life, and that's coming from me. We just die here. This is just too much for this list to deal with. Hi, my friend, did the game work? The game is working pretty well, yeah. No prophecy. Dead. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Again, for those who weren't here earlier, this will be the last stream for... I mean, it's in the title of the stream, but for probably at least a month. Jova by Mono Red, yeah. I mean, this is... I cannot believe how high the win rate is on this, to be honest. Like, close to 50-50 is insane for 100 card neutral Unite. And, like, it's a decent sample size as well. I guess we can play the Mania one, because I don't think I've actually played it on one of my streams. Where is it? There. Skyrim is the thing I like the combat far better, but Morrowind has way more fun spellmaking and enchanting mechanics than any of the Elder Scrolls games. Yeah, that's fair. Well, I guess, yeah, there's no spellmaking in Skyrim. I don't super touch enchanting. I don't really touch spellmaking very often either, like even in Oblivion or Morrowind. It is totally better than any of the others. Well, I can't speak for ESO. But Morrowind's is definitely better. But yeah, it's not really something I touch on. Not that that's like the only reason. Could a spy movie-esque show with the Blades versus Thelma during the Great War work? See, that's the thing. I think they need to do like genre stuff. So yeah, like I totally think that would work. Having some sort of spy thing would absolutely work. Let's see if we can hold our 100% win rate. Yeah, no, totally.
Watch yourself now.
I will have your head.
Prepare for battle.
Feast and Hunger's fine. I don't think this deck runs like Moose or anything. I can't remember. We'll probably shuffle in Faded Wraiths. That seems like a decent strategy. Morrowind spellmaking can get crazy. Yeah. I mean, so can Oblivion, to be fair.
Your blood will spill.
But, yeah, not something I interact with super often myself. Can we take the turn off to play Soul Gem? I think so. I think we get both of these. Well, maybe this guy and something else down next turn.
Your blood will
Probably Medic.
My magic is my arm.
Sure. Glanumbra Sorceress.
I stand to serve.
This will be good next turn. Assuming they pop the ward here as well.
face me, you dog.
Or don't, I guess. Now we can just kill this. We should actually play this soon. Because we don't want to get it so buffed up that we can't.
Move before you think of it.
Barely walk.
Death is my command.
What the fuck, man? Ward, ward, ward. And ward on the lethal as well.
You're with me, soldier.
I stand ready.
Okay, I guess. God damn. Can do that. So we've won.
Face me, you dog.
Kill them all. I will end this.
Prepare for battle.
I mean, yeah, nothing we do matters. We just win. See, this is already too big.
The Black Hand sees all.
We get away with it, just. Assuming we don't draw another split card. Huge. Okay.
Your blood
Well, I have a guild event in the ESR. I love the stream and chat. Have a great one, everyone. You too, Archmage. Good to see you.
Today you die.
Thanks for hanging out. Yep.
I stand to
Yep. Well, it looks like we're maintaining our 100% win rate. Not that it really counts against an AI, to be fair, but you know. We can pretend it matters. Yeah. Ice Spike, absolutely.
I hate this crown. It's damned
And Emmerich, taking out the most threatening creature on the board. Mind you, there's nothing they could have killed, I suppose. 10. Almost there. Yeah, I mean, don't think there's anything they can do here. If we get an Elsewhere show, we need to get anyone else than the people behind the Cats movie. Oh god. James Corden as like the main or whatever. No, absolutely not. Yeah, no, I think that's... I don't think anyone's going to fight you on that one, actually. Okay, well that was pretty easy. Yeah, I have time for probably a couple more matches. And then that'll do us for today. Let's do this one. This one's also a shockingly high win rate, although it's pretty easy to win with this one versus the AI. I don't think they would ever be able to do it successfully, but a Breton-themed, feudal medieval series or movie or whatever in the style of like Monty Python and the Holy Grail or something would be hilarious as well. But I don't think they would be able to pull it off in a way that worked. To be fair, trying to replicate Monty Python and the Holy Grail is a damn big ask, so you couldn't really hold it against them. Sure.
The power of the Hist fills me.
Hellstrom footpad. Alright. Yeah.
Spirits speak if one only listens.
Rude.
You won't even see me coming.
Probably just discerning thief over here, I think.
Stay away.
They did not have a class for this.
Are quicker than your eyes.
If they want a double trade, that's cool. God. Oh, what?
The spoils of
Really?
will be mine.
Oh, okay.
Stay away.
Cool, that's all fine. Because we've got the soul tear in hand. And a headless zombie, I think we just copy this.
Drop your curse and die. To the mud we all return.
Yeah. I might hold on to this for a second because I have a feeling we're going to need to Ice Storm. I do want to keep that. We just get rid of this. And play this. Ooh, that's a tough one. I think we keep Ice Spike. We can always Soul Tear Laneth, or it's much easier to get Laneth or Puzzle Box back than it is to get the other thing, Ice Spike. I never saw Cats. I watched the Broadway and the costumes are great. Felt so weird seeing CGI. Yeah, I mean, I think I never saw it either, and I have absolutely zero desire to, because it looks god awful. Nope.
The spirits speak.
Nice try.
One
Care to
only
go
listen.
again?
26. Oh, I think I keep it, justified by the fact that we've got this, a second one of those, or an extra one of those, I should say.
Stay away. The spirits speak. If one only listens.
That's all fine. Okay, there's our Soul Tear. So now we just need an Ice Spike and we win. Which should be fairly doable. We've got Headless Zombie. Sick. Okay, this is going to be easy as hell. Because now we can just delete everything. And remember to Soul Tear Tharana. Okay, I probably would have preferred to just have the Greybeard, but that's alright. Yeah, we're chilling. Argonian's the movie, the Cat's a movie with lizard people. Not sure about that one, Chief. Fantastic, we can get ourselves a new puzzle box. Just what I always wanted. Genuinely. No sarcasm.
Nice try. Care to go again?
Oh my god, we're drawing cards at a rate never seen before. 8 left? Or is that 6 left? Oh shit, okay. We have to be a little careful.
Stay away.
So that means we win next turn? Yeah. Okay, cool. YouTube less latency than Twitch? Possibly. Yeah, cool. Good game, Goblin Gathering. I was playing this against someone last night and they had Mechanical Heart, and the animation time, because Mechanical Heart has to play its whole animation of like the thing breaking before the health gain, that actually kept me off lethal by like 2 Ice Spikes worth. They did also have like 40 health, to be fair, and then the Mechanical Heart on top. But yeah, ran out of time in my turn, which sucked. I mean, I'd still won. There wasn't really anything they could do about it, but Mechanical Heart is the counter if that deck ever becomes meta for some god-awful reason. I hope it doesn't. Okay, we'll call this the last one. We'll see if we can pull off a neutral unite. Okay. What do we want to see? Probably the prophecy. Actually, want to see. There's one AI deck that runs elusive schemers, which means that in theory they never run out of cards. I really liked the Ice Spike deck Solo put together. I think Sorcerer is better. I beat him. He was playing the Assassin one and I was playing the Sorcerer one, and the Sorcerer one won, so clearly it's superior. Yeah, I mean it's a cool take, but
Your destruction is at hand.
I see Shambles is fine. It's better than the chicken, at least. Mind you, anything is better than the chicken when it comes to Madness Beacons. This might be the deck that's running Elusive Schema, actually. Or maybe it's an Assassin one. Can't remember. We may have to... Never mind. Probably just Haskell then. Yeah.
Summoned again. Watch you.
0. What are you on about? Vicious Dream's actually relevant here.
Die, scurvy dog.
Not always a given when it comes to the AI.
I assume you're
Okay.
having fun.
Pick something more reasonable. 4. We can do 4. Absolutely. He's dead. God damn it. Sure.
Enemy spotted.
Maximum Yagram's value. Those aren't bad.
Let's shed some light on the problem.
Honestly, we'd probably just get the Gearworks, the Black Ridge Rebuilder back.
We shall take the fight to them.
Or Dragon aspects, I think. What would be the alternative? Stronghold Incubator? No, Arquebus is the one we want.
Die, scurvy dog. So, it has been written.
Okay. Oh, I should not have played that. No! Meant to hold that for Gates of Madness. Am now regretting using my Vicious Drag. Maybe we hit a journey.
My friend would
Or
like
get
to
something off this.
Prepare for battle.
They're relentless with these things. Just shocking. considering how god-awful this is. Support removal, go. We've got to take the Darkfire. It would also suck if they took it and we didn't find a way to deal with it. Jaggers. The Arquebus again. Gain health, do that, do that. Wonder what Atronach they got. Odds on it being Storm Atronach.
Die, scurvy dog.
Okay, Frost isn't too bad. Frost with charge sucks.
Make a river of your blood. Sithers take you.
Okay. I think we just use Shambles here. Go to the throat. Kill that. Shaman. Okay. So now, it is a matter of whether we draw our stuff before they run out of cards. Working on a Dark Rebirth. Emmerich OTK, just shoot face twice. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I mean it would totally work. I guess we'll do some transforming. We don't really want to... Yeah, Hannibal's not that helpful. The amount of charge off this is stupid. There's gates. I think we have to just use this as removal, unfortunately. I would love to be able to,
I am a hunter. I am a redeemer.
grab a Daedra, but that is not happening right now. So currently we're looking for Unite.
Can I carry your weapon? Shine your boots back up.
I really don't think Hannibal is what we want. Venice Galerian, on the other hand. Ooh, that's so much draw power. But we don't have the ability to trigger that expertise very regularly. He's also way too expensive to unite with. Need you to buff for one of these two, please. That's not what I asked for. Drain. Ooh, that works. I guess that solves the problem. Oh, fuck, I should have used the Fabricate to trigger Venice. That's my bad. Morokai is huge. This seems like a pretty good uprising, all things considered. Draws a card, buffs a thing. Yeah. As far as uprisings go, I'm satisfied with that. Because you can definitely have worse ones. Bonk. 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 Rude. There's no way we can steal that right now. Well... Actually... get out of here with this. Overvin. Sick. We can activate Jew.
I will save.
Which is pretty cool.
Blood and Briar.
I need to remember if I draw a 2 or less costing something that I can play with Galarian, then I need to do it. Cheese man, sir. What are you doing here?
These beasts must die.
You won't survive this.
Come on, Unite. Where are you?
My creation.
The perfect life form.
Yeah. Have we played an item? No. So we will hold off on that.
Beasts must die.
Actually, that's probably the most likely trigger for Vanis is going to be an item. Jube the House Uniter, he is masterful at it. Yeah, that works. Alrighty, let's draw some cards, baby. Journey. No. Good. Actually, no. Leave Jube alone as well, but definitely don't touch my boy. Okay. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. Buff you. Let's play you to get it out of hand. Alright, now we're cooking. Does Old Salty summon anything?
Knows no bounds.
Maybe one? No, nothing. Sick. We'll get this down for our health gain. We are going to overdraw one card, but I think we'll be okay. Assuming it's not Unite, I guess. No!
Destruction is at hand.
How dare they? Come on, not Unite. Okay, Portcullis is fine. Oh shit. Split card. No! We can't play the Dismantle. So that's a dead draw. Okay. How do we do this? We need to get rid of the support? Or just don't trigger Vanos, I guess. I'm gonna be so pissed if I overdraw Unite. Ruby Throne. Bonk. Bonk. Six is fine. This This is such a balancing act. We're actually very close to Unite on board as well. We just need agility. Don't hit anything important. That's fine. Not concerned about that guy. Does Forceful Guide do anything? We could use it to Zumog Foom on Vanis. That's probably a bit excessive though. Okay, again, I think we just don't trigger Vanis this turn. Just so I can empty my hand a bit. I guess we can do this. Then we draw one card off Shrine. We do not overdraw anything.
Their time grows short.
A drama set during the Skyrim Skivels War will be cool too, focusing on a family divided between the Stormcloaks and the Legion, a brother versus brother or father versus brother story with every form of hateable thermal characters in there to make everything worse. Yeah, I mean, Skyrim Civil War is definitely the obvious choice, given that Skyrim is the game everyone knows. And yeah, I think if they were going to do something Skyrim related, certainly, something taking place just slightly before the games makes the most sense. Finally home? Glad you're home, Dana. 30 cards versus 10. If we trigger Vanis every turn, then we race them to the bottom. Although, that might be bad. Oh, again, we need to not trigger Vanis this time.
Someone to cheer you on.
No, that'll be fine because we've still got Journey. So once we draw Unite, we Journey, then Gates of Madness, so we don't run out of cards. How many cards are in my hand? 8. I kind of need to get rid of Namira's Shrine. Okay, now we are cooking.
One fight will be all that is needed.
Okay. We might overdraw something, but it doesn't really matter. What are all these actions?
Whatever you want.
Whatever. Okay, so we just need agility, unless they kill Vanis. It seems to always be agility. It's either agility or willpower. I don't think I've ever struggled to get intelligence while playing Unite. Hey y'all! Alrighty. Well, that was a bit painful, but we got there in the end. Alright. And that is how that deck somehow has a positive win rate. Ah, no it's not. It's close to positive though. It's almost 50-50. Alrighty folks, that is probably going to do it from me for today, and for a while. I'm going to be pretty busy over the next month or so with moving and shit. got our vengeance in the end. Take that, AI. Got you. Can't take my job. Yeah. That was a good stream. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah. So, next time you see me, I will be not here. I'll be in a different place. I would expect late February, early March, realistically. It was fun catching the streams, spitballing TV shows, both serious and stupid. Hey, a little bit of both. Surely that's the best. Yeah, I don't know if you're interested in finding out, or best way to stay updated about the status of the Reborn project. The Elder Scrolls Discord, or the Legends Discord, is linked. I believe it's linked in YouTube chat, or description. Yes. If you're on Twitch, too bad. That's just the normal Legends Discord. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys around the internet. Till next time, yeah, good to see you earlier. Have a good one. Thanks for everyone for hanging out, and GG's to the opponents. And yeah, I will see you guys around the internet. Peace out.